everyone, welcome back to my channel. So thank you so much if you're watching this video. So I just want to share like what lessons I have taken from my past journey and what I should change as a person in myself. And I have seen that there are so many videos I have already seen in my last few years, that how to change your personality, how to change yourself. And I have seen those self-improvement videos, but I've never tried to like apply those things in my life, and I was not able to like accept that reality, that what was happening at that point and how I can change my life. I was literally feeling that something is out of my approach and I can't, something is out of my control that I can't handle. And I used to think, there is nothing in my hand, I can't do anything, I am self uh, I can't do my self help. So that time I was literally used to think that something is going, just go with the flow, don't put your efforts into these things because you are not able to change your life. How can you change yourself? How can you change your personality? How can you change that? Before that I was not aware of that, and I don't know that how to change your personality, but how you can change your perspective, your thinking, your decisions, and your awareness, and how you can make yourself more mature as a person, and how can you try to behave as a mature. Be childish, but not every time. And this is what I'm going to share in this video. I hope you will watch this video till the end. Number one thing which I've realized, that as a 17 years old Arti, I was never so decisive kind of people. I used to take advices and suggestions from other people, senior people, but I used to follow them blindly without any objection. I even did not ask any question to my seniors. I used to just follow them. I forgot at that point that every person is different and their life journey is different. How can I follow someone totally? But I was in the path of following. I was not on the path of objecting anything. So I was kind of blind believer. I used to make mentors of mine in my way, and I used to take all the learnings from their life and I used to apply in my life. So that's what I have changed. Now I don't have any kind of mentor, but yeah, at every level of my life there are few mentors which I have made from my side, and I always try to like take good learnings from their life, not every learning. And I decide that what learning I can go take from that person, as a, because every person has good and bad personality, but we have to choose what is better for us, what we can take from that person. And most importantly, I've started my decision taking power in my hand. Like I've taken that authority in my hand. I don't believe on others except my parents, because now I'm not financially independent, and that will I discuss later. And number second that I think I have taken as a learning is be fearless. Not always you have to show off that you are fearless, but in your heart you know that you are not more fearful. Now you can handle any situation, whether it is emotional situation or physically harmed situation or any kind of challenge which you are facing, which you have to take it. You don't have any other option, but now I am fearless. I can take any kind of risk right now. Even though when I don't have anything in my hand, I am fearless. I don't care what people think about me. And even I don't care what those people think who are literally are well-wishers of my family, but still I just think that yes, I do care of my parents and my family, but more than that I don't care about anyone. And this is very much important. Like you have to follow these principles which you have learned from your journey and your past. Number third, जो learning है मेरी, that is don't go in any kind of rat race. Like I went in the rat race of like becoming a doctor, I will be the doctor, I'll make it. I'm not saying that don't go. For me, this is a learning that I will never go in any kind of rat race, and I'm very careful. Now, next decision will be very secure about my life. I will not try even for a 1 second that I will be in any kind of race. Other learning which I've learned is that take your B option with yourself. If you are focusing on A option, A part of your life, just make a backup plan, because if you will get failure, you will be able to like maintain your level at that point. For example, I've done this mistake that I've wasted my many years in this prep, and still I am at the level of zero for like in real. And that's what anyone should not do, because I've done a great and big blunder in this my life journey. So I think that now further I will take this B option with myself. Like if something happens to me, I'll be ready to take it and handle that situation. So this is a very much important. Don't make your life a joke, as I have made, and I'm regretful about that I was not able to take a right decision. Right now I know, before taking any kind of decision, I will think thrice, and I will make myself more believe in myself that, if I'm taking this decision, I am ready to take any kind of problem. If comes, I'll be ready to take it, I'll be ready to handle that. So that is kind of maturity which I wanted, but I've that was not there. And the fifth lesson which I have taken is that if you are doing something with your full like dedication, with your complete heart in that thing, and you have tried once, twice, but don't go and don't repeat that thing thrice. This is the biggest mistake. Even if you are going into any shop and you have searched something, for example, you need a specific brand wala detergent, and you are not able to like search it, find it, and you've asked someone, but that person said, it is out of this is out of our shop, this is not available here. Then what will you say? You will be like waiting for the next turn of like when it will be present there, or you will take another detergent. I will go for another detergent of another brand, I don't care about this, because this is something, if I will be able to apply this theory on simple things, I'll be able to apply this theory with my life also. And that is my opinion. Someone can make fun of me in this POV, but that's very rare that I am thinking about myself like this, but that's the reality which I've taken as a result and as a learning. Don't go for thrice. If you are trying to find something once, twice, but not go for thrice, just let it go and focus on other thing. That's what I think is important. Now the next learning is that always try to explore your different side. For example, I have never tried anything in my life. I've never tried. For example, right now I'm working on my communication skills, on my English, on my soft skills. I'm trying to like learn those. After learning this language, I will try to learn any other skill like digital marketing or something else. But I will try to do something else along with this. So at that point of time where I was going I was going into any kind of red race, I was not aware of the reality, and I was only taking one option with myself. Right now I know that you should have some kind of soft skills, so I'm working on that. And maybe it's too late for me, but it's okay if still starting this, it's fine, I can manage with that. But that is much important that you are doing something in kind of like learning new skills. This is very much important for today's life. you know the next learning is related to your self respect, self esteem. When you feel that you are losing your self esteem, you are not anymore believing in yourself, you have lost your self respect, don't do such things. If you are like, even I was doing prep for NEET, that is not bad thing, you know, but because of repeated drops, I've lost my self respect. And I used to not able, like I used to avoid like eye contact with my mirror image. I was not able to face myself in the mirror. I used to literally not see my face in the mirror, and I don't know why, but I have lost my self respect. I stopped giving myself any kind of respect. And I used to always find deficient point in myself. And I used to always poke myself, you know, you are not capable, you can't do anything, you are not a nice person, you have lost all the expectations of your parents, now you are not doing studies, you are not scoring well, what will you do, you are such a big failure. When I was in like kind of depressive mode, when I was not scoring well, I used to think like this. And I think as a person we should respect ourselves. If something is not going well in your life, don't lose your self respect. That is the most important learning. You don't have to compromise with your self respect. That is the most important and most important asset of your life. The next learning from my life is, be financially independent in the early age of your life. If I was at that point 17 years old, if I have started something at that point of life, I would be able to take my all the expenses. I would be able to like take any kind of thing, and I would be able to like fulfill any kind of wish of mine by myself without taking permission from anyone. But you know, till now, it's I am 22 years old now, but still I have not a single penny in my pocket, and I always feel empty and blank because I have nothing in my pocket, and that gives me regret. The only regret in my life is not be till now I am not earning anything. There is no income of mine, and that's the reason I just want to do something so that I can be that person who is financially independent and don't ask for money. And that's what I think. I say myself, like, why are you asking for money from anyone? Just be financially independent. Do something out of your talent, out of your own uh, learnings. You know, this will be difficult, but it is possible, and I'm going to do it because I believe in myself, totally believing in myself that one day will come that is not so far from now, and I'll be at that stage where I'll be financially independent. And I don't know how will I do that, but there is a kind of hope in my heart that I can achieve that goal very soon. So, up to now, I've shared so many learnings of my life, but you know, I'm going to share all these learnings in this video just because I'm going to like I have a special day in my life, and that is about to come. So I thought I should share something which I have got as a learning, and that is good for me. At least this video is important for me, I know, because it's about my life, and I'm happy that I've lived 22 years of my life, and I am totally like happy with my family, with myself, and I just believe in God, and I'm grateful for everything that I have, and I just want to make myself more successful and more mature as a person and more happy as a person. I just want to live my life. That's it for today's video. I hope you've liked it, and okay, bye, see you again in the next video.